It is almost harvesting season at my grandma's house. I've been doing a lot of work with buckthorn, getting rid of that. So first we're gonna start with over here. Here's our ditch lilies. There's still a ton of work I gotta do around here. I'm only here like once a day. So first of all, blackberries. You can see our blackberries about to bloom. Peonies have already bloomed, and we got a mulberry tree right here. One of the two in the yard, making their mulberry fruits. And then right there, that was a buckthorn. This is a whole pile of buckthorn. There's some around here. There's a couple other miscellaneous blackberries growing. This is making some sort of fruit. This tree's been here a while. This is a really old pussy willow tree. All those stumps right there you can see are buckthorn. It's on its last legs though. It's about to fall down. This is a willow tree. There's some burdocks going around it, but that's besides the point. This is our first buckthorn pile. Pine tree. This tree growing in the middle. It's not buckthorn, so I don't really know what it is. Maple. And then here, this is crabapple tree number 1. Let's see. I think this is a crabapple tree. I don't know, but this one here for sure is. It's starting to make little crab apples. Our peonies over here already bloomed. I don't know when I'm gonna get to this area. There's big walnut trees we gotta cut down. But these are all grapes. I kind of trimmed it so you can walk in here. And not grapes, blackberries, wild blackberries. These are all fox grapes. You can see the clusters of grapes going on there. Those will be ready in a couple weeks. These are just all grapes and blackberries. I don't think these blackberries are going to be harvestable because they're being overtaken by hedge bindweed. That stuff is so hard to control. And there's also a bunch of wild garlic back here. Everywhere. You can just smell it when you walk in here. Here we got a Bradford pear tree. It's the biggest tree in the yard. We're gonna keep it. But there's a big branch that fell. Gotta get that soon. Here is our pear tree. Trimmed off like all the dead branches. There's pears growing on it. Bradford pear. This is just the little mini pears. You can see they're starting on the trees. And then over here is all apple trees. Apple tree number 1. Apple tree number 2. Shoot, this one's even making apples on the dead branches. Another apple tree. I'll trim dead branches off the trees too. I'll get those when it's a little bit cooler out. This is another apple tree. And then over here, this pine tree, I like to call it the middle finger pine. There is a buckthorn growing inside of there that I cut down. You can see it laying on the ground right there. Here's the stumps, just one big thing. Didn't want to kill in that tree too. It's going in this tree, but this is a super prickly pine, so don't want to do that. It's a maple, and this is buckthorn. What I'm gonna do about this, I have no clue, cause as you can see, the stump's about a foot long, and I don't got the tools to do any of that. Anyway, On a better note, here's another mulberry tree that is getting ready to produce. And a couple other grapes over here. Not grapes. Wild. Well, these are type of rose. Ooh, there's a bee. Who's attacking me? Why do I always get attacked by bees? Anyway, making mulberries about to bloom. More grapes and blackberries back in here, but I don't know why, but my cousin didn't mow it. This is more buckthorn. We don't even want that around here. There's nothing cool over here anyway. So, I'm gonna go check out the other plants. Here's a wild plant that we have. And this pine tree, one last big buckthorn that we gotta get down. Not as big as that one over there, so this one's manageable. Got another big one down, I'm gonna show you, but wild grape. Yeah, it's starting to make little clusters of grapes. And there's Virginia creeper going up here too. But there's a bunch of mock strawberry. I'm gonna take you around this side, show you how much buckthorn taken down. This is just a tree of buckthorn right there. This is much fuller before. This is a snowball bush. I don't even know what that is. But this was not clear before. Was all buckthorn back in here. You can see, if you can't see that stump, that was the stump of it. As you can see, over here, this is where all of it was. Most of it. Over here, another apple tree that I'm surprised isn't dead and is still producing apples to this day. And then over here, there's some wild strawberries. Where are they? Here. Peonies, lilac bush. This weird bush. Don't really know what it is. I have to know between there. I started getting over here. Bushes. You can see the stumps to some buckthorn that was here. And all of our peonies mixed with lilies. And then another lilac. And this is a walnut tree growing in here. I gotta get that. I was more focused on buckthorn today. All of these stumps on this side and that side were buckthorn, killing this bush. So now it looks silly, but this will grow back. So yeah, lily of the valleys over here. Yeah, drilled a drain hole in this Denali area. See, it is draining wonderfully. And yeah, it's gonna be for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.